and how to get rich quick early in the game. Now what you're looking for is vortex cubes, which are these things right here. And in most systems they're worth about 24,000 to 25,000. Little discrepancies, but doesn't really matter. The main thing is when you first find them in game, you usually don't have enough space and there's too many of them. Now, the type of planets you're looking for are usually planets that are messed up. Ones that are that have no people are completely abandoned. Usually have vortex cubes in caves and all around. I found a couple of systems like that. And just kind of the more inhospitable it is, the more likely you are to find a vortex cube. And when you find one, there's always more. Sometimes people find them like all over the planet, just in heaps on heaps, and you never ever have enough time, and people set up base on those planets. Another one is just kind of here and there in caves or on the edge of caves, because vortex cubes are found in caves mostly, and they can either look like this, or they can look like another type of vortex cube that I will try to find. Now, the thing to do is, I'm on this planet, and I'm going to try to load up on them. The first thing you need to do, since you're going to be in caves a lot, make sure you have a lot of thamium. And make sure you have a bunch of plutonium. If you get stuck in the caves and you run out of thamium or plutonium is not as bad, you just have to try to figure your way back out. But if you run out of thamium, then you're gonna die unless you have what's it called? Terrain manipulator, so you can bust a hole through the ceiling. And one thing that can help you get vortex cubes and carry more of them early game is there's a way to do that, and I'll tell you a little bit later. These are the weirdest little aliens. Alright, first off, you gotta find a cave. Now, don't hit your scan button too close to the caves if you think there's vortex cubes, because they show up as the purple ingot you get for like exotic materials, but they only stick for about 10 seconds. And then you gotta wait like 10 minutes before you can scan and find them again. Ah, here's a hole right here. Let's scan. We got plutonium, thamium over there. Plutonium, thamium over there. Plutonium. All right, here. Just gonna take this and make a little hole. If you don't have one of these, I would highly suggest getting one for your next multi-tool. Because if you're ever in a tight pinch, or if you get glitched to the bottom of the map, it is a godsend. Alright, see how that showed up? That's gonna be right down here, and that is a vortex cube. And they can also look like this without any of the colors showing and glowing. Now when you pick them up, they're going to clutter your inventory really fast. So the best thing to do, just start sending them to your ship. Because on your ship, they stack them in stacks of 5. So you can have up to, in some cases, 10, 15, 20 stacks. And 20 stacks of about $100,000, that's a lot. Word of the wise, if you're... it's a shotgun. If you're on a planet that has frenzied or extremely aggressive sentinels, don't try to grab vortex cubes unless you have a really good gun. Come here. Boom. Alright, he's gone. Nice. Where'd that other little loot go? Don't take a picture. That's not the right thing to do. Alright, let's scan. Look around. Alright. I wish these milestones weren't always so... Alright, I only have 31 thaumium and I just used it. So, before I start getting in, we're gonna do a little exploring and investigating. Oh, see right here? Here's one right here. Grabbed it. And I'm just going to start digging a hole to where they were. Now, there they are. And they can show up in groups like this, or they can just be stacked on top of each other in like glitchy scenarios. But either way, it's easy money for the taking as long as you know what to do with it and how to carry your stuff. Don't always have a cluttered inventory. All you need when you go out is thaumium, zinc, or titanium if you have the advanced laser. If you don't have the advanced laser, then just zinc. You should have a full 250 stack of zinc. And if you have spots opened up in your cargo of your equipment bag that can hold up to 500, put one of them zinc, one of them thaumium, and those are the main two, but then you can, as you expand it out, you can put plutonium, carbon, anything you need to put. Iron, so you don't get stuck. Oh, I missed one right there. I don't talk very much unless I need to, which is the exact opposite of what I do in real life. But once you find about 5 or 6 vortex cubes, usually you'll have run out of your area. But Hold on 1 second. I will be back. My dog is barking. Sorry about that. She's an awesome dog. She's just kind of afraid of being alone. Aren't we all? Alright. I lost track of where that other one was. So... these are always good little things. You can get either a Gek, Corvax, or even a Visine, or like the Visine knife, or the the face mask of the Gek, or the Gek charm, or the Gek nip. And usually you can sell it for about $15,000 to $20,000 depending on the system. When you start spelunking into caves, it is like up there with like turn on your flashlight. You need to get the shotgun mod for your multi-tool, because we've all had those little bugs come up and just start biting us right in the butt non-stop. They just keep running circles around us, so we can't shoot them with the regular rifle mode. Once you break out that pump shotgun, they down. Oh, screw these things everywhere. If there is a God, he made that just to mess with us. Seriously, we've all walked up to resources and just got spanked on the butt by that thing. Ooh, I'm glad I got a power saw. Let's see. Some of these little cracks have vortex cubes, but it's usually in cave entrances that you'll find the majority of them. I'll do a little scan. See. No, none here. So let's kind of go, move out. Find a new spot. I wonder how many of the people who watch this got the game when it first came out, in all of its glitchy, just he who shall not be named infamy. Alright, yeah, the first 2 days, oh, this is so cool, so many planets. The next day, oh my god, I just want to see the same planet again. Sometimes you gotta kind of just tap the right trigger. Because it won't just go straight like you want it to. Now you can, in the course of about 4 hours, make up to, like, I've heard stories of people making like 20 million from just going back and forth just selling these. And that is very possible, but that's only possible on certain planets that are kind of, I don't want to say glitched, but broken. That vortex cubes are rain. Not literally, but you know what I mean. And for the little kids who don't understand, there's so many vortex cubes on those planets, you'll never be able to pick them all up. And this is a dead end. And of course a lot of people would freak out, but then you look around and you can find little cracks and holes where you can get through. My favorite thing to do is just point it right up to the sky and just tap, 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 tap. Alright, and that is my guide on how to get started with vortex cubes. Find a planet that you want to be on, and that'll usually be where the vortex cubes are. Go into the caves, make sure you have at least one, or better yet, 2 stacks of thaumium and plutonium, so you never have to get stuck out and die in a tunnel, then try to find your body again. Trust me, it's not fun. So, let's turn this off. Send this off by finding that little vortex cube wherever it ran off to. But after this video, I'm going to do another video on other aspects of how to get by and make money in No Man's Sky. And don't worry, I put the latest date, so you don't have to go through sifting through those 1 to 3 year old videos. Just type in May 2018 drake1313b and you'll know where to be.